This week on Fun on the Suncoast, I'm so excited. We're going to talk about yard sales and flea markets.
That sounds thrifty. Hey everybody, thanks for watching Fun on the Suncoast. My name is Matt.
I'm Jen.
And we're at the Valerie Theater in the middle of Inverness. And thanks for liking our show. And if you have a friend, please spread the word. Help us get more page likes. We want to expand our viewership. And thanks for being a part of our fun.
Have your friends tell our friends.
That's right. So this week, Jen is a big yard sale and flea market person. And, that's a real big thing in Florida is going to flea markets or yard sales or swap meets and finding, interesting buys.
Treasures.
And, before you start, I want to say, I figured it out. As we get older, we accumulate more junk. And we live in the Great Belt of Florida, so we have the most amount of junk per capita anywhere in the country. So
it's not all junk, Matt.
Well, I guess it's a matter of definition, right? But the one of the fun things when I was a kid, and I'll tell you a little more. I went to flea markets like crazy with my grandparents. So when you said you wanted to do this, I was real excited. And one thing about the yard sales, right? Isn't yard sale season really in the fall?
It is. Well, it seems to happen as soon as the snowbirds get here. They want to clean out their places, or they tend to bring their treasures with them from up north and decide to make a few bucks because the weather's so nice. So we have a broader area where we can, put it in the calendar.
Well, you got me started on yard sales, and here's a picture of a handbag I bought, an American Tourister handbag that I bought for $1 that's allegedly worth $45, and it's sitting in my closet. So anyways, the great flea markets, like what you and Drew do this a lot. You actually found a lot of stuff for your home that you renovated by going.
Well, there's so many different avenues to take. You could do Craigslist and yard sales and flea markets, and one of the newest forms of finding these treasures is the online yard sales on Facebook are fantastic. We've gotten a clawfoot tub from a storage unit in Orlando, and we've found a Hoosier cabinet down in Sarasota. So it's almost like Easter egg hunt for adults. It's wonderful, and the cheaper the better. So this little find was $2.
Awesome.
Yes.
And right now, because it's springtime, it's a great time for the next like 6 weeks or so to go as it gets hotter and hotter.
That's correct.
It is, and by August, it's not fun to go outside. And
that's correct.
I'll promote the first one before you start your list.
Right. Okay.
The Inverness Flea Market at the Citrus County Fairgrounds is held every Friday and Saturday from 8 until 2. And that's the one when I was a kid, we were there every Saturday morning with my grandpa, my brother, and I with my grandfather and my grandmother. And but just so you know, the Inverness Flea Market, the fairgrounds, that's closed in August. That makes sense because it's really brutally hot. So they take the month of August off. But what is your favorite flea market in the whole area?
Mine would be Renegers in Mount Dora, in the center of the state.
And is that on 441?
That's on 441. It's a flea market and antique center, so they are side by side, but talk about a day of fun for me. I tell you what.
I've been there.
I love it. Yeah, it's all in one spot.
So Jen, what are they open every day of the week or the weekends? When are they
Renegers is Saturday and Sunday, and then also check out their Facebook or their webpage and check out their concerts. They have concert series, they have steampunk festivals, and some car shows
And it's about 45, 50 minutes to get there. It's an easy drive over there.
It is worth the drive.
Mount Dora, you could take the train while you're in Mount Dora, or visit our friends in Mount Dora.
Nice
take the Segway tour if you like, our friends at Segway.
Yep.
Well, that's a good one. And I'll tell you another local one, because it's fun to go there, is Howard's Flea Market. And it's here in Citrus County. It's in Homosassa. It's a great place to go. It takes an hour. It's a little one, but you can go walk around there for an hour.
It's been here since 1972. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I'll tell you, they have the one place where they have I love coffee pots, and I was going to buy it. My wife's looking at me like, please, not another coffee pot. But one you can put on the stovetop, which is like old, 70s ceramic. I love. So that's what I love about Howard's is to find that kind of stuff. So that's Howard's Flea Market, and they're just kind of south of Homosassa, and they're easy to find right there. And so the next one I think is Webster's Flea Market?
Webster in Webster, Florida. That's on Mondays. So for all you snowbirds and people with the Monday off, that's a great little drive.
Only on Monday?
Only on Mondays.
So who's going there on Monday?
I know. I've only gone a few times. It's been fun while I went, but it's large.
I know, I've been there too.
It's a large one.
And when are they? And they're in Webster, Florida, and they're
35 acres of open markets. There's a lot of stuff out there, Matt.
It's interesting. Musical instruments. I see
Yeah.
that the notes on this stuff. There's lots of stuff at Webster's Flea Market. And it's not like you wouldn't go to all these at one time, but
Correct.
and we're trying to show you stuff to go do on the weekend, to you just go bum around. My grandfather called it bumming around.
And bring your stuff to sell too. I mean, if you have a lot of stuff, don't just try to buy more stuff, but if you have stuff to get, it's great to have a swap meet. Go get rid of your stuff and go get some more stuff.
And I bet if
take
you,
its place.
yeah, if you're here in the county, call Howard's Flea Market. They got room for
Oh,
people
wow,
that want
yeah.
to try to sell some of their stuff instead of having a yard sale at your house. You can bring it there.
What a great place to get plants and produce. And you're supporting your local farmers, which is huge. So definitely for plants and produce, you can't beat the local flea markets.
And I've got one too, and it's a little bit of a drive. Another one that I went to as a kid is over in Daytona Beach, and it's on Tomoka Farms Road, right there, kind of behind the racetrack and the airport, and it's called the Daytona Flea and Farmers Market.
Oh, neat. I've never
And
been.
again, it's another big one. It's for Daytona Beach, and a lot of it is, like a lot of these are, it's all covered. So
Yeah.
you're not out in the sun.
Yeah.
And it's another big weekend one.
have to
And
check that
here's
one
the
out.
website, and it's all there. We're putting that all out there.
Cool.
And if you're in Daytona Beach, right, go to the beach and, you
Mm-hmm.
know, then drop by the flea market on your way out of town. And let me ask you a question, since we're here. When you're looking up the yard sales, you find those on Craigslist?
You can find them on Craigslist. You can find them in the local Chronicle. Now, online Facebook pages actually have a list. So
So really just joining like virtual resale and Citrus County yard sale, some of these groups, they all kind of put it right on there anyways.
heck, in Saturday morning, you can go on Facebook and say, anybody know of any good yard sales? And let all your friends say, I just drove by one on 44 or whatever. And just plant your, go out. My girlfriend Nancy and I would get up in the morning, we'd grab breakfast, we'd get our map, we'd go from one to the other and have a contest and who'd get the most great stuff.
Well, some of the places here in Citrus County, you can go to a yard sale and buy like a patio furniture set that might be nicer than what you were gonna buy
absolutely.
new.
I'm a firm believer. You are better off buying used quality than new junk. So know your labels, get your books, educate yourself. Know when you look at a clothing label, talk about buying babies' clothes and baby toys. Get them at yard sales. You're helping someone get it out of their garage. You're saving money. I one year had a thrifty gifty Christmas, and everyone for Christmas got a yard sale treasure. And I'm telling you, I got some great presents for people, and they couldn't return it. So.
Well, when we first moved back to Florida, we were selling all these baby clothes, and grandma's showed up, and it was like some of it's brand new, never worn, or looked brand new.
Gently worn.
And they're just taking piles. I know they're just going to ship them up to their grandkids, and that's fine. You know, why spend $7 for something? You can get the same thing for $1 just
And
by.
offer the person that's selling it, offer them a bulk deal. Would you take $20 for all of this? Trust me, they want to get rid of their stuff. So please use yard sales as a form of trying to clothe your children and get some school supplies. And
It's a lot of fun to do. It's a partial day trip. Go have lunch and have more fun on the Suncoast. Well, Jen, thanks for this. We should all go to flea markets more often.
Yep.
And we now know that Renegers and Websters, it's not that far away. The big ones aren't that far out. So let us know if you're finding anything good at any of these places. And thanks for watching us. Thanks for liking us. And we'll see you next time here on Fun in the Suncoast.